Well, time for your morning RBI, and let's get random but interesting today on something we all wish we could do right now, and that is fly private. Because while airports are packed and flight delays are happening all over the place, those who fly private face none of that. You park, you walk into your terminal, and within probably 10 minutes, you're in the air. And if you're a CEO or top company executive, this is usually a huge perk of your job. You're not schlepping in Newark for a 7 a.m. United flight. You're rolling into Teterboro to hop on your G6 or Global 6500. And even with your company dropping $10,000 or more per hour, despite that high cost, the private jet perk is booming post-COVID. The Financial Times crunched ISS data and found out what companies are paying up. And overall, the average spent on top executives for private jet use rose 36% last year to $170,000. That number is small potatoes overall, because 15 companies spent more than $500,000 each last year to ferry around their top execs. 8 of those spent more than $700,000, all just on private jet travel. And the biggest spender of all was Facebook, Meta Platforms. The FT found that Facebook's parent company, Meta, spent $1.6 million just on private jets, much of that likely to fly Mark Zuckerberg and his family and business lieutenants around. Chicken producer Tyson Foods came in at second at $1.3 million. That's a lot of wings you got to sell. And Lockheed Martin also dropped more than $1 million in private jet flights. The FT reporting about 1/3 of that was just for the CEO's personal flights to his home out of state, an empty plane, so-called deadheading, moving around. Must be nice. Ford, the aforementioned Apple, Las Vegas Sands, Warner Brothers Discovery, and FedEx also on the list of the biggest jet setters. And remember, if you're a shareholder, this is your money. Public companies don't have money. They have your money. Now, to be fair, does anybody expect Apple CEO Tim Cook to fly commercial? No way. He'd be constantly bothered by people offering tips on how to fix or make the iPhone better. But as a shareholder, these are numbers you might want to pay attention to, or maybe we're just jealous. Let's be honest. Random, but interesting.